Hello and welcome to another update video about BRET. Yeah, BRET is a coin that has performed really well. Also in line with expectations. We've been talking about BRET already a couple of weeks ago. We talked about BRET a couple of weeks ago in the member live stream. At the time, I think, well, we were still down here somewhere. Yeah, and the forecast was bullish for BRET, and now it's probably pulling back in a fourth wave. Sometimes in our member live streams every Sunday, we discuss coins, setups, educational stuff. So if you're interested, check it out. Tomorrow is the next one. Then you can, you can join by you find the links in the description. What's the structure here on the BRET chart? By the way, I already asked people on X, the X community, if I should make a video about BRET on X. Yeah, every week we vote, or you can vote there for coins. Yeah, but BRET didn't win. I think it was Cody that won at the time. So here we are. I think it's time for an update, especially as we're now putting back into a support area. Okay, so we are now dealing with a wave 4 correction. So first of all, I've got an initial 1-2 setup here now. I'm not a huge fan of those initial 1-2 setups, especially not when the meme coin has a startup candle like that, low liquidity stuff. So I don't find it very reliable. It might as well just be an A, B or something. We're now at a C wave and we might just get one more high. But I'm tracking this structure possibly into the 40 to 50 cent region eventually. We're currently moving along this trend line. It's not very reliable, but maybe we get a third touch point here at around 12 cents if the price gets another low. And yeah, I mean, this is what happens down here is a bit difficult to say. So it's also possible that this wave 2 is here. I don't find wave counting of like microstructures very trustworthy, especially when we talk about meme coins. So this is my count. I assume we are now in a fourth wave. Okay, in the main fourth wave, we've got the support area here. Yeah, between 7.6 cents and 12.6 cents. Normally, you would say that the ideal target for a fourth wave is the 38.2 retracement. That would send it down to 9.5 cents. It would involve a break of the trend line. Wouldn't be a disaster, but yeah, not entirely sure because it would still be quite deep, but valid. All right, so please be aware that we might break below the trend line. We might reach the 38.2 retracement. Just statistically speaking, this is normally the ideal. Target, for such a fourth wave. To be honest, if we look at the upside extensions, I mean, this third wave is a way overextended, which means normally I'd say that a fourth wave, I mean, we've got the retracement levels, but also the fib extensions can be used as support levels. Normally I'd say the 100% extension, but because the third was so extended, we're dealing with the area between the 1.236 and the 1.38. So again, if there is another low, by the way, there's a good overlap here between the 1.618 extension and the 23.6 extension around 12.5 cents. So that's why we find support here now, right now. Any break below, there is no fib level until we get to 10 cents. So here, between 10 and 8.8 cents, and I talked about the 9.5 cent level already. So there's a cluster of support, which definitely would be interesting if the price gets there for a potentially adding some BRET. But of course, the condition is that the 7.6 cent level is holding. That's the orange support area is basically what you could call an accumulation zone maybe. Just note that below 7.6 cents, there is just no reliable support level left. So to keep the impulsive wave count to the upside alive, it needs to turn around before breaking below 7.6 cents. I don't have a reliable micro count for the wave 4, but I'd say pay attention to these fib levels I mentioned as support. Pay attention to the trend line and this trend line here to the upside, maybe as a breakout confirmation. Of course, we have some structural resistance levels as well that could act as breakout points. But the first signal would be a break above the descending trend line here. Now, breakout point or upside resistance is at 17.8 cents. And above that, and that is the high, the recent high, that is at 19.6 cents. Getting above those, yeah, should send us to 24 next, maybe even 29.8 in this fifth wave. It will depend eventually a little bit on where that fourth wave bottoms, because when we have a low in place, I can calculate an upside target a little bit more precisely. So that's my update about Brett. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.